What is going on, YouTube? I am Germ here. Today I want to talk a little bit about TAL or TAL Education Group. Again, this is ticker symbol TAL because they had a very crazy day on the stock market today. And it was really huge news, one of the biggest stories of the entire day, and something that a lot of different people felt because as you can see here, TAL Education Group was down 70%. I know we don't usually talk about stocks that are down because it's not always as exciting, it's not always as interesting, but man, when you see something that's down 70% in a single day, and this isn't a super small market cap stock. They're at $4 billion now. This was a relatively big stock, not like huge, but you know, there was something here. To lose 70% in a single day is absolutely crazy. And this was not the only stock to have huge down day like this today. So I know there's a lot of people wondering what's going on, if they're going to bounce back, if it's time to buy the dip, if it's time to get away from these stocks. So we'll be going over some of that and exactly why this happened in this video today. Definitely drop a like if you guys do enjoy this video. I'd appreciate it so much, and subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. With your help, we can get there just a little bit faster. Click that button really fast. I would appreciate it. With that being said, here we go. So this article is from Fool.com, Motley Fool, the Motley Fool. They say why New Oriental, TAL, and other Chinese education stocks crashed today. New regulations could decimate China's $100 billion private education industry. So what happened? The Chinese government might tell for-profit education companies to become non-profit organizations, according to a report by Bloomberg. The news led to a violent industry-wide sell-off. Here are some of the U.S. listed Chinese education stocks and how they fared on Friday. We had New Oriental Education and Technology, EDU, down 58%, TAL down 70%, DAO down 42%, GOTU down 62%, and YQ, 17 Education and Technology Group, down 39%. So obviously this is a very big deal. You know, we don't know if this is happening for sure or not yet, but there is the threat, there is the potential, and you know, it's always hard to tell if this is FUD, if this is just rumors, if this is, you know, something that might happen soon, if it's something that could happen eventually. But just having the uncertainty, having that negative downside, having that risk in play in the market is obviously scaring off a ton of investors, and even that is an understatement. Seeing a 70% sell-off in a single day, and just knowing that this is still a $4 billion market cap stock, there is still potentially more downside, is absolutely crazy. Now, the other thing here, obviously, is if this doesn't happen, if this is just an empty threat, if things don't work out like this, if, you know, they decide to back off, if they just end up handing out some fines, if they just have maybe some regulations here and there, if they, you know, end up giving them a kind of warning or whatever, you know, if things aren't as bad as people are acting like right now, we could see some absolutely massive rebounds in these stocks. We could see an upswing come back. You know, so there are definitely some people who are going to be buying these dips, some people who are just going to say that, oh, it's BS, oh, it's fake news, oh, it's FUD, whatever. But obviously, there are a ton of people who lost a lot of money. There are a ton of people who, you know, have tried to play some of these stocks and have lost some money. So it is definitely something to be very careful of. The potential restrictions could prevent China's currently for-profit education companies from raising capital in the financial markets or acquiring other businesses. Regulators are also expected to intensify their scrutiny of online learning platforms, as well as place an outright ban on tutoring services during the weekends and vacations. I mean, obviously those sound like some good quality of life improvements to like children's lives and stuff. You know, not having to do stuff on the weekends, not having to do stuff when you're on vacation, but you know, obviously something that could potentially be bad for business. The moves are believed to be related to China's goal of increasing its birth rate. Government officials have been taking steps in recent months to reduce education costs to incentivize parents to have more children. And again, just increasing the quality of life in general, it could have some of those effects as well. Could be kind of interesting. Now what? Chinese companies have long offered investors intriguing growth opportunities. However, while many of these stocks have delivered sizable profits to shareholders, they also come with relatively higher risk profiles. And we've seen that time and time again. You know, we have like Baba that's like down like 50% off of its all-time highs that people are kind of buying in on that dip. And even that got hit today. All the Chinese stocks, when this stuff came out, everything got hit. I think Baba was down like 5 or 6%. I didn't really see Baidu or Tencent or anything like that, but I'm assuming they're down a little bit as well. But this is just very crazy. And anyone who is in any of these stocks, I mean, kind of unlucky, kind of sucks that this happened. I definitely feel bad for those people, and I'm sorry if this did happen to you. If you know, woke up and were down 70% on something, that sucks. But obviously everyone does talk about it. Everyone knows that there is always another risk. There's always risk with any stock, any play, anytime you're putting money out there, but extra risks are definitely involved with a lot of these Chinese stocks because you never never know what the government's going to do. You never know what regulations, what things are coming next. And when something like this happens, damn, it really, really sucks. And now the future is so uncertain in the short term and in the long term. Like, could these companies come back? Maybe, but if these things do get put in place like they're kind of threatening and like they're saying they're going to, it seems like it's going to be a real long-term hindrance of a lot of these companies, and they could fall even further, which is absolutely crazy, again, after a 70% down day today. But that is at least what's happening. That's what's going on with TAL and all these other Chinese stocks. Scary times for investors out there. So, I just hope you guys are safe, and I wish you the best. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about TAL and all these other Chinese stocks? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.